Hi there, I'm Alex D, and it's been a while since I recorded one of these let's make a mod videos kind of thing. And today it's probably not going to be anything too exciting, nothing I haven't done before, or at least, well, until a certain point. Well, anyway, previously I made the two Glocks from Payday 2, and this time it's gonna be one, the black one, with the black flashlight. Later. And okay, first things first. We are going to create our working folder. Let's just rename this one to gun, pistols, payday 2, Shimano 88, or should I call it Glock 17? I don't know. Okay. Anyway, pistols, payday 2. Here I am going to use the actual in-game name, and here I'm calling it a Glock 17 from Payday 2 on G41's animations. Yeah, was it HK G41's animations? Okay, I'll check that later. In the interests of time, material science. Oh, I can miss this one out. Actually, the default sign says like two 9mm handguns at the price of one or something like that. This is one of those words I cannot spell correctly on the first time, like black. I always spell it like bulk, and instead, in I did not mess this up uh, on purpose, but anyway. Okay, let's keep one VMT file. Actually, let's not keep one VMT file because I already have downloaded my previous mod, which already has textures ready for this one. So we'll just... Oh, by the way, what do I have here? 2 for 1 special, 2 Glock 22. Okay, I could make a similar one, which says Glock 17. I probably shouldn't, because how the mod is going to look like at the end of it. Okay, what do I need? Let's just drag and drop the whole thing, close it. We can delete this now. Close for now. Okay, what do I want is Glock 17. Glock bullet, Glock mag. Oh, I definitely don't need the 22 and the 10 polymer flashlight. Magwell can go as well. Mag, slide frame, barrel. Bullet, mag, slide frame, barrel. Great. That's... Oh, that's not all we want. We also want this thing, the black flashlight, and I have the texture in my other pistol mod. This one. Let's just grab it real quick. Download. Can just open it like that. TLR here. Okay. We're almost done, except, well, I'll have to now check if the materials are named like this: G17 barrel, Glock bullet, Glock mag, G17 barrel, frame slide. Huh. Oh, I get it. I don't have my. I have moved the folders, so it's slightly scenes. Not. It's not scenes. It's import. It's import barrel. Okay, this is gonna take a while. Magwell. M3. Saints. Prime. Glock 17 barrel. Body. Slide. By the way, Overkill has updated the Glock models in Payday 2, and that sorta means that I use outdated ones. Okay, now we should see what's going on, except our final one, final material, which is MP9 TLR, which should be in MP9 folder. Yep. Excellent. This is how it's gonna look like in game. The single pistol is gonna look like this. The new Glock model doesn't have that, and the tan Glock, which is the Glock 22, the Shimano custom pistol, it's a bit broken. Maybe they could fix that. Actually, they it ended up well, being not as uniform with the flashlight color. The new Glock texture is like more like a skin tone, and this is still a Desert 10 type. But we are not going to update that. We're just going with the old model. We don't care for that. Okay. What else? Now that we've checked that, well, we have these names: Glock bullet, Glock mag. Yeah, that's exactly what we want. Let's fix the... Oh, Payday 2 Glock. Payday 2 Glock. Let's just go and rename our folder to just Glock. So it's gonna be Payday 2 Glock, and this one we need to fix. Save. Yeah. Now all our materials are good. All of them. Payday 2 Glock. Alright. Models. We can delete that. This is a shotgun model. We don't need it. And we might as well close this folder for now and start working. Let's save it as a separate file. This is going to be v Payday 2 Glock 17 1. Yeah. Okay, now we can delete the 22 barrel parts. We don't need them. We even have a bullet in our magazine. A single bullet, but why need more? Unhide all. Okay, let's save. Let's check one thing. Scale 100, 100, and 110. Yeah, that's what I thought. Reset scale to 100 and pivots only. Select everything and move everything to 0. So that whenever I rotate the thing, they kind of pivot to the same place. So, yeah, sort of like this. Alright, enough goofing around. And whenever I scale it, it scales down like this. Yeah, so it doesn't get thrown all over the scene. Okay, once again, 0, 0, 0. I have undone too many things. Okay, now we're ready. Now we can save it again. And imports. Oh, what do I want to import? I don't want to import anything yet because I haven't decompiled the animation files. It's L4D2. We are going to go with the garage animations by G41. Open. Do not override, decompile. Our version 48. Interesting. Okay. That's a lot of corrective animations, but okay, I'll take it. Using compile. It should be already here. Yeah, decompiled. Oh. Funny, funny, funny. But okay. So one thing I have discovered is unless I want to mess with animations, I don't have to import the whole QC file. I can just go with SMD. So yeah, he's our QC, but I can select SMD and just import that. It's going to import all the bones and the reference, but oh my god, this is a bit bad, but I guess it's serviceable. Nothing I can't fix. Okay. Let me save and show why it's good that I have discovered this. Let's say I want to use some killing floor tour animations again. Like, you know, Scar animes. Let's just import the whole QC. Oh, you probably won't see it. But anyway. I just went with it. So take my word for it. I probably have some saved projects, so you can see how disgusting this can get if I import the QC files into 3ds Max. As you can see, the reference, it looks okay, a perfectly fine reference, but you see these bones, you see how funnily organized they are. This is the weapon, the main bone, and look how far the actual weapon model is from this bone. And now the side bone, because it kind of shakes, the charging handle bone, the bolt release, selector, trigger, And here we have like bullets, magazines, sights, muzzle. Here should be a magazine somewhere, I think. Bullets, bullets, bullets. Foregrip. Ah, this bone. Okay, whatever. Ah, magazine. Okay. Um, and well, these actually are the positions I have to place my new reference. For some goddamn reason they are kind of misplaced. And let me see if I have... No, don't save. Let me see if I have some... probably do not have anything left. No, that's enable flail animations. Oh, Oscar or Scarlet. Anyway, both will do. Now this is how this is where the original reference was, and this is where I have to place mine. And I have to misplace the magazine like this, and the bolt handle. You get the idea. And if I open Oscar now, you could also see that, well, it's untextured, but whatever. This is the magazine, this is the actual ejection port, and the two charging handles, and the bullet. This is the bullet, and it's separate from the magazine, and I have to guess how to place it in order to everything in there to work. But let's reset. And now let's import not the QC but the SMD, and it's going to be SCAR reference. Yeah, open. It's taking a while. Don't you die on me. Yeah. And here we go. A perfectly fine reference. We can hide it and see that our bones are well organized in this place. Here's our sight, here's our charging handle, exactly where it's placed on the model. And except there are no animations for me to check if I have weighted everything correctly. But that's a fine trade-off actually, because sometimes the bones freak out and change their scale. So I would rather just import SMDs instead of QCs. Oh, that's not the file I was looking for. I was looking for this one, which already has our new reference imported in it. And now I probably also want to import the barrel, although why? Okay, let's import, and then we'll see if it's of any importance in this particular. Okay, this doesn't look too important to me. Gun. It's a bone named gun. Okay, and the gun is like the frame, so the barrel doesn't move, and this is not important in this case. So I'm just not going to save it and reopen again. What's important is that we have everything: the slide, the magazine. We don't need the barrel SMD. And now we should let's rename this to G, so that we can select it easily, and toggle snap an angle, rotate it 180 degrees, and scale it down to like 40%. Make sure it's 0. What just changed? Oh, it's slightly moved. It's fine. Let's move it over our garage pistol. Nope. Yep. Let's hide everything but the reference and our new reference. Hiding all the bones. It should go sorta like this. Yep. It's not perfect, but I'll take it. We'll have to see it in game anyway. And now let's hide our gun and see what's going on here. You see the magazine is sorta sticking out in a slightly wrong position. It's not good. We need to figure it out somehow. Let's clone, copy. Let's delete the skinning and just try moving it like this. And okay. -2.2, yeah. -2.2. So if I make mine consider this point 0, 0, and 0, set the pivot point in there, then I can safely select the magazine and the bullets and move it 2.2 up. Yeah, I'm guessing so. Alright. Now, now. Let's delete that. We don't need that anymore. Let's see the bones. You can probably deduce that already, but we are going to make sure. So the gun is the frame bone, hammer. The Glock does not have a hammer, so mag. It's the whole magazine. There is no physical bullet model. At least I don't see it. Slide. It's obviously a slide. Slide catch. Oh, it has an animated slide catch, but we probably are not going to do that on our Glock because it's, well, it's a lot different from this one. Or maybe we could try that. Trigger. I'm not sure why should anyone animate triggers, because you almost never see them move. Except like, you know, the idle animation of the revolver in Half-Life 1, where Freeman cocks the hammer and the trigger actually moves, but the cylinder doesn't move, which is wrong, but it's a nice detail that the trigger actually moves. What else? Nothing else, right? Right. Everything else is like default bipod bones and default weapon bones, and these ones are what is actually used. Okay, what can we do about this? Can we try and let's detach this, call it G slide catch. This is going to be a separate element. And the trigger, I'm not going to touch the trigger. That's of little use. And let's unhide all, because well, if I start adding bones right now, like this skin, add bones, I'm not going to see any bones because they're all hidden, so I have to unhide everything. And now I can see the bones. Slide. I should have done this differently. Barrel, body, flashlight, mag, bullet, slide catch. Okay, this is going to be gun bone. There is no animation for the barrel. The Glocks have a tilting barrel, but we are missing this one out in this set. Bullet and mag are going to be mag. Slide already has a bone, and slide catch. Slide catch. Okay, let's save it. Now remove the old reference and export. Export all as reference. Export with this name. Save. File saved. Okay, now let us not save this file and just reload the previous save, which has the reference. This is useful to keep a reference saved in there, and in case you need to slightly change the positioning or whatever. Okay, now we can copy the QC v payday to Glock 17.1. Edit with no notepad. We don't need the second body group. V payday 2 Glock 17. Oh, Glock 17.1. I don't know why is there always an empty path in there, so that you probably can just drop a bunch of textures in your materials folder and it will work, but I want it to be hard-coded to, well, my folder named LXD models, and in this case it's payday 2 Glock without 17. We'll check the attachments later. This guy. Okay. Save. Define bond. Okay, we'll have to see this if it works. At least there is no inverse kinematic rules. Hopefully this is going to work, but we'll have to see that. Sequence loop poses is below. Interesting. Yeah, that's probably how the default pistols are compiled, so whatever. What else do I want? I have changed the SMD name, the materials name. Now I can go ahead and compile this, but I do not have the materials installed yet, so it's gonna to look untextured. It's easily fixed. We just need to enter we have already prepared the textures, and it should work now. Now we need to locate our L4D2 folder and place it in our materials folder like this, and it should be working after we refresh. Let's center view and make sure that everything in there is textured. Okay, view model mode. Let's increase the FOVs, not that much. Okay, these animations clearly weren't built for the Glock. There's a lot of space between the hand and the viewer tail, but okay. Idle. Yeah, we can see the animation now. Now let's see how the let's enable AK, head turn, and all of that sweet stuff. And let's see if, yeah, this animation works. Primary attack works. Reload works. Empty reload works. Oh, okay. And melee works. Great. Excellent. Now let's see our walking animations. Yeah. Okay, let's move. Look, I don't know, somewhere, and see if our animations go crazy this time while walking. Still seems to work, alright. Okay, this is probably going to work alright. 0, 0. Alright. So that's one pistol down, basically. Except the world model, but that's not going to be too hard to make. So yeah, let's just go ahead and make some finishing touches. Center view. We're going to change the position of our attachments, such as muzzle flash. Muzzle flash should go a bit forward, and forward is this. Yeah, we're going to make it 7.1.2. 7.2 is good, and now it's centered all right. So muzzle flash is 7.2. Also, this is going to be the same for attach muzzle and attach shell eject, because attach shell eject is actually the barrel smoke attachment. This is some valve logic here, but that's true. This is why on the default models you can see the smoke coming from the center of the gun, where the ejection port actually is, instead of the actual gun barrel. So yeah, okay. What about the shell? The shell is, well, it's all right, I guess. Let's keep it that way. And now flashlight. What? Isn't it? Oh, it isn't. Cool. Okay, let's attach the flashlight to the gun bone and place it like 0, 0, 0. Actually, let's copy our barrel uh, position, and let's dance from there. Now we can move it slightly forward. No, slightly. Yeah, like this. And a bit down. 1, no, 0.8, no, 7, yeah, 7. Let's move it a bit backwards because, you know, this indent, this lens sort of thing. Let's just make it the same as the barrel. And now we can copy that. We can change this to gun. Change this. And our rotation the same as... We should check that. We should check that in our favorite guide. Our favorite guide by... I think it's Mr. Funreal, because of course it is. Or maybe it's Dr. House. Who is... Funreal. Flashlight and laser. View model, red line in foreign direction. Okay, so we're good to go, except it's slightly bent because it's 3 degrees off. And it's actually this. It's actually the same as our, you know, barrel in the foreign direction, right? Okay, let's view model mode, close, and recompile. Now we have a pretty much finished single pistol view model. Okay, we'll test that later when we're done with the second pistol, and I'll cut the video here, and it's probably be something slightly more exciting than this. I hope so. So yeah, see you in the next video.